It started off on the 4th of February, where Nate took a really bad turn for the worst. He ends up being, use the term, bedbound, completely incapacitated, completely vegetative on the sofa, culminating on the Sunday, just getting really bad. Breathing funny. I think actually it's so like weird how it works. Like for anyone else that's like been in the situation, this will make sense. But to manage what he was going through on that Friday, he got put on a syringe driver. Now the syringe driver slow loads painkillers into the person and manages them so they're comfortable. And he, from like late Friday morning, he was pretty much in like a vegetative state on the sofa. That Saturday afternoon, we played Barrow. I'm sure it was Barrow, and I can't remember the result of the game whatsoever because I wasn't focused on it, but I just had it on the telly. And then as soon as full time went, out of nowhere, he sat up and he wanted to play. And it was so weird because he'd been down for almost 2 days. And we played with like his kitchen. He used to have like this wooden kitchen that he was playing with. And it lasted for about 15 minutes. This is on the Saturday. And then he just faintly like handed me his toys back and he went back to sleep, and he never properly woke up again. So Sunday was challenging. You just sat there watching, almost waiting, and rolls on Monday morning, the 7th of February 2022, and he dies. So I don't get any sleep whatsoever. And then the next day, like Tranmere are playing Swindon Town at Prenton Park on the 8th of February. And I don't know how it came about, like how it even entered my head. But oh no, I do. Sorry, my mate Sven, who also play football with, he just messaged me and went, "Oh, do you want to go?" He's like, "Do you want to go?" Because I think I'd heard a rumor that it was going to be like a minute's applause in the 5th minute for him. Okay, so that had like made it to me. Not that I was really like looking at all this stuff. I wasn't thinking straight. And I turned around to our Nick and I was like, "Oh, do you mind if I go to the game?" Like she was up on the bed. And she was like, yeah, go if you want to go. And I was getting all my stuff ready. I was going to travel across to like Birkenhead to go to the game so I could witness, like pay thanks to everyone when they're clapping in the 5th minute. And then it kind of like just dawned on me, and I was like, where's the logic in like that thought process? It's like my kids like literally died yesterday, and here I am planning like a getaway across to the Wirral. So that's one game where I was glad that I didn't go. I ended up having like all my family round. Like I had my family round from early on the Monday morning after he died. And then we got back together that Tuesday night to watch Tranmere Rovers on a stream from a laptop connected to the TV, you know, on the iFollow stream. And I hung up his little shirt from his sponsor. I can't even think of the word again, Matt. It's gone. Why is it gone? When he was mascot. There we go. Jesus wept. Yeah, when he was mascot, I hung that up like next to the telly and we watched the game. And yeah, obviously 5th minute happens. Okay. And everyone starts clapping. And I'm knackered. I haven't slept since Sunday. I just started like bawling. And then Kane Hemmings obviously gets the ball, bears down on goal, and scores whilst everyone's clapping. And yeah, my brother is there. My brother mounts me, right? Kicks out the laptop that's connected to my TV, because you can't stream directly to your TV. You've got to do it through a device. I don't know if you can anymore, but you've got to do it to a device to then to your telly. Kicks out the laptop, so I lose the feed. So I see Kane Hemming score, right? My brother's belted the laptop out in celebration, and by the time I plug it in, like, the game's back on. But I had this beautiful, beautiful moment, and then all the photos start coming through, like Kane holding up the shirt, you know, and then the videos go of like Clarkey running over to the bench to like grab like the shirt with Nate 5 on it. It just, yeah, it was like that beautiful. Oh, it's weird. It's weird, like in fate. It's just one of those weird things. Like, how many times, like during like a minute's applause, does something as wonderful and magical happen? And I have looked for it, and I've not really found anything, to be honest. Add to the point as well, like that night, like Rovers were awesome, man. Absolutely annihilated Swindon, and it was pure fire. So that was quality. That was quality, but it was. And then that bit at the end happens. That bit at the end happens when they get the shirt and they lay it down on the cop where he scored like not 2 months earlier, like on the penalty spot. And this beautiful union between like all the players and all the fans just like applauding each other. That's the proper Disney. That's the proper fairy tale. That's where it like matters so much. And it's stuff like that that's got and carried me through. Just pure power. I love this football club. I love talking about it.